When it comes to endgame content in Palworld, the closest thing you have is the desert. You can take heat damage during the day, cold damage at night. Everything here is level 30 or over and definitely wants to kill you. We've got alpha powers like Suzaku's, Menacing's, Tokotokos. So, it would be absolutely crazy to lock a character here, right? Meet RuPal, my desert-locked Palworld adventurer. Once they arrive in the desert, they won't be able to leave. There'll be limits to what they can catch, what they can craft, and hatch in that biome, with the ultimate goal of leveling up enough to take on Necromus and Pelagius and overthrow Marcus. This is Desert Locked. So let's do a couple of these guys until we find our RuPal. Shantae Hisei in the desert. What do you reckon? Have you found our RuPal? Straight off the bat here is we're going to turn around from the spawn island because frankly this area is not so good. We don't like it here. This isn't the desert, this isn't our home, we don't like it, we don't want it. The RuPal doesn't want any of this nasty mountainous green area biome. It's disgusting. We would rather sooner die. Stay here. Hi Lambo. Now when we respawn, we can choose our respawn and we don't have to be in that area, so naturally I'm going to choose the area closest to the desert. We just look north over here. Ah, brilliant, there's our home. Hello home. Now, I am going to quickly grab this just in case I fail at the next part. Now, I have attempted in the past to try and swim straight from here to the desert, but unfortunately we don't quite make it. Now, we're going to have to make our first exception. Our first and only exception. Call it an exception if you want, I don't believe it is one. This is still me running for home. I'm going to take this chest over here, which should have power spheres. Perfect. Now, we are actually going to use these power balls for our one exception, and there should be our exception coming up along here just shortly. The exception, of course, is a T-Fant. Got another power sphere just there, that's brilliant. But no T-Fant, this is getting problematic. Not the T-Fant, I'm afraid, I might be already locked. Might have already locked myself out of a lot of content. The T-Fant, along with the gold from that chest and the 3 power spheres I found, are the only things I'm taking with me to the desert. If I can't find and catch that T-Fant within the 3 power spheres I've got, well, we're not going to think about that right now. Just a little bit further up here. Do a quick 180. Very much hoping for a T-Fant straight off the bat. Aha! There he is. I should have judged that. Then I got the one move, which is quite helpful. He jumps back before using it, so I should be able to dodge every other one. Like that. I'm sorry, T-Fant, I do love you. No, that's really bad. 78%, surely. Beautiful. Alright, we have our T-Fant, and we have our level up. That's perfect, that's all we're here for. Now we're going to leave. Now this level up is important, we very much need it. We're going to chuck it straight on stamina. In fact, this is just purely so we can make it across this water and make it home. Goodbye, mainland. Cutting it a bit close. This is where we have our T-Fant. Oh, buddy. Haha, perfect. We made it. We're home, T-Fant. Aren't you excited? Don't look at me like that. T-Fant's partner skill is Soothing Shower. In a matter of seconds, a T-Fan can heal 200 HP. Seeing as I'll be taking about 1 damage per second from the heat in the desert, even more from the cold at night, I'm not going to get very far without this little guy. Luckily, I believe the starting parts here don't actually do any heat damage. As we are now in the desert, we rightfully start collecting items along the way, including Powdium, which is going to be one of the harder things to get. Oh no, that's terribly bad. Oh, this might already be over before it's begun. Please fuck off. Please de-aggro, please de-aggro. That was... Oh, nope, he's not de-aggroed. I think he stopped coming after me. You're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm running along the coast as to try and not get too hot, as the heat damage will inevitably kill me. Ah yes, hunger. That is another thing I need to account for. There's not much food in the desert. Oh. Well, that's definitely a motion. I would think being in water would stop you from being hot. I'm gonna have to run around this guy. I do want to get that chest there. You do need to collect as much gold as possible. Gold is going to be our early game survival by far. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Brilliant, and we've done it. We've made it. Yes. Now we're home and we can stay home. And right here, I don't know if you've noticed, right here where I'm standing, I don't actually take any damage. Oh, brilliant. Just need to make a power box, so I need 1 more stone and a little bit more wood. We want to be as close as possible to here, so we can access it without burning, because there's a fine line, roughly where this red line is actually, where I will start burning to death. And just in time, because I've started starving and I don't actually have any food. Best course of action for surviving starvation is dying. Normally you could pick berries or kill low-level powers to make a quick bite to eat, but the only food you can find for free in the desert is bread left in chests, which isn't a guarantee either. That's going to be a problem for a while, at least until I can get to the Dune shelter. That's my first real short-term goal. Can I start one with half health? Absolutely no matter. T-Fant here is to help me get back to pool. I love you, T-Fant. Of course, to begin with, we need a primitive bench and some basic tool. Very simple, isn't it, T-Fant? You know, you could help. Fair enough. Power sphere, we need that, we need this, we probably need that at one point. Cloth, definitely. Straw power bed, I need a home for my T-Fant and a shoddy bed, perfect. I am hot and hungry, and I'm about to be freezing and hungry. The amount of wool that is in the desert. Very little wool. Fill me up, will you, T-Fant? Thank you so much. You're the best. Now, I don't know how happy... Oh, that is very convenient, actually. I don't know how helpful power spheres will be in the long run. I don't think there's much I can even catch with a power sphere in the desert. We'll absolutely need that, and this, and that. Actually, I might have need the cloth power sphere. That might have been a waste, actually. Yeah, bugger. I don't know if I can even get cloth. Let alone wool. You know, you can name change them? Wow, that's a brilliant idea. Why don't we name T-Fant? I'm thinking power number 1. Because you will always be my number 1 power. and low on health. Maybe we'll just come over and do this. How lovely is it? She's got a piss kink. Why do you have to ruin teeth, Ant? I'm not gonna name her piss kink. I hate you. Come on, piss kink. It's daytime. We're burning. I've got my teeth Ant with me. It's time to get another fast travel unlock. The Dune Shelter fast travel unlock is going to make everything possible. There are 3 traders at the Dune Shelter. One sells food, something I'm going to need a lot going forward until I can grow my own. One sells armor, weapons, and heat-cold resistant undershirts, which will hopefully limit the amount of times I'll die from exposure in a heli game. And one sells pals, but he's not going to come into play for a while. But I do have plans for him. Bright and early in the morning, hopefully all the creatures are still asleep. What if they are awake? They are too sleepy to do anything. That is the dream, that is the hope. And we'll just keep on dreaming and hoping until we win. We are actually collecting a decent amount of gold at the moment. It's going to be extremely helpful. I'm going to ignore you, dinosaur. Don't mind me, just walking past your territory. I don't know if Dinosaur Lux is water aggro. I think the Dazzies are safe, the Tokotokos are not. Anything flying is a bitch. Okay, that's not what. Oh, that's really not what we want. What's the range in those? Okay, we might be fine. Yes, slide away, keep running. I didn't see you. Creators joked that add sex to the game at a certain number of followers. What does this mean for Piss Kink? I believe you know exactly what it means for Piss Kink. Looks like we made it in one piece. Beautiful. We did it, Piss Kink. We made it. Look at us. We did it. Yes. I love you, Piss Kink. Come here. Yeah. Oop, don't mind me. Don't like how you're cocking a gun when you see me. And look at this. Will you buy an egg? For 1 coin. Did you have a hard bargain? I'm going to go ahead and buy the heat-resistant undershirt. With that, I'm no longer burning to death. See that, Piss Kink? I won't need you as nearly as much. Maybe I should just buy the thermal undershirt for now. I think it will make the ticks only like 1 damage. Fuck it, it's a good investment. And we are going to be quite hungry, basically forever. And tomatoes and lettuces are going to be a very good supply of food. However, I do not have the gold for said tomatoes and lettuce at this point in time. So, hopefully with the bread that we find along the way, we can stay alive long enough. We can actually get things done. Now, I believe this is a fantastic start so far. We've got another level up. It's going to HP. This delay is slightly longer. And we are now protected from the desert heat. So what's next for RuPal? Well, that's the $50,000 question, isn't it? Or maybe 50k is the answer. Because we'll need weapons, armor, food. I'm pretty sure we'll need to catch some pals if we want to challenge Marcus, Necromus, and Pelagius. But that's a future us problem. Right now we have Piss Kink, a shirt, 2 fast travel points, and until next time, that will have to be enough.